Welcome back on into Fox 43 AM Live, where I'm here now with Keith Horinek, the event photographer here for 27 News. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, it's great to have you here. So, okay, start with what's going on Thursday. You got a packed week as always, but
yes.
What's 20 Under 40 Spark?
20 Under 40 is a group here in Topeka. They promote business leaders and leaders in the community that are under the age of 40.
Yeah.
And they have a big banquet in the spring, you know, with recognizing all of these leaders.
Of course.
But to get everybody's attention and get everybody into the flow, they have a gala, they call it Spark. It's supposed to spark everybody's interest in the 20 Under 40 Club. And that's tonight, and they're going to feature the 20 Under 40 nominees for this year.
So we get to find out all the new 20 Under 40s
yes.
that are, that's very exciting.
It is.
And
Yeah.
that's happening tonight, right?
Yes.
Okay, and so do you mind telling me kind of where it's at, what time it's going to be?
I believe it's at the Beacon.
The Beacon.
Yeah,
Perfect.
at 5:30.
Okay,
So,
okay, wonderful. Yeah, that's going to be a really exciting thing too, to see just kind of all the up and coming leaders here in the community.
Right.
And are they going to get to, you know, it's just kind of a place for people to mingle and be with one another?
Yeah, it's just going to be a social hour and a place to mingle and a few hors d'oeuvres and drinks.
And I, of course, my eye is already catching the Washburn Rural High School homecoming parade because we were just talking to begin with about how Burger King has started this whole new deal for all the homecoming kids that are going out there. So what are you going to be doing at the homecoming parade, Keith?
Well, I don't know if Burger King's going to be there, but Washburn Rural's homecoming is this weekend, and their parade is Friday afternoon.
Oh, great.
They put on a really big, nice parade, and the kids get involved in it, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, so I'm assuming band's probably going to be there, football, probably cheerleaders, the whole shebang.
The whole shebang. Yeah, they start off with the band. They even invite the junior high band.
Oh, wow.
To play with them and march with them, and they just march a big circle around the high school. But the kids come out for it, and they really get into it.
Well, I mean, I used to love my homecoming parade in my hometown. So I mean, even if you're not in, you know, necessarily in high school, like if you're in junior high or something, it's just so fun to participate in. So, and it's always a good time. And I mean, speaking of a good time, both on Saturday and on Sunday, everyone knows we have cider days coming up. So, you know, we had someone on with Cider Days just yesterday talking about kind of what the event's all about. But Keith, you're probably going to be having the time of your life out there taking photos, right? It
is a great event. It's probably the biggest craft event of the year.
Yeah.
It's going to be at the Storm Mountain Vale Event Center, Exhibition Hall. It has grown quite a bit. It's pretty good size. And they have everything, anything that you can imagine or want in your house. It'll be there.
Yeah.
And there's wood carving, and of course they're making fresh apple cider. So yeah, come on out to the Storm Mountain Vale Event Center on Saturday and Sunday and enjoy a little bit of fall festival.
Yeah, and I have to ask you, have you had the cider before?
I have, yeah.
Yes, and you can confirm it's very good?
It is good, yeah. At that point, I don't know if the difference between apple juice or apple cider. I think apple cider is a little bit more refined, but they're pressing apples on the site.
Oh wow, they do it there on site.
Yeah.
Oh, how interesting. That's cool.
It's a lot of fun because they recruit some of the younger kids, you know, to sit there and
to get there and grind
press
through it.
Apples, and it's a lot of
Hey, as an adult, I'd like to get up there and do it. I mean, that is so cool and fun. And okay, speaking of too, Washburn University is going to be playing. They're ranked too, Central Missouri, correct?
Yes.
So you know, this is a big game, and you're going to be there as well, shooting some pictures too.
It is. It will be a big game. The Washburn fans really support the team. They struggled coming out of the box early in the season. They lost their first 2 games, but they've got it turned around. Hopefully they can do something Saturday. But come out early for the tailgate party, and the band will be there, cheerleaders. They'll all be celebrating before the game. So yeah, come on out for the game.
Yeah, go Bods for that. I mean, that is going to be an interesting game to watch too, because I mean, like you said, they've had maybe a little bit of a rough start, but they can turn that around easily, and they're great players. So it's going to be, I think, an exciting one to watch for sure. And lastly, here I want to ask you about the YWCA Women of Excellence. I love what they're doing at the YWCA. Tell me what's going on there on Saturday.
Well, every year the YWCA selects a handful of women leaders in the Topeka community and recognizes them for their contribution to Topeka. And those women will be announced Saturday night. So that's going to be, it's a good event for the community, and getting to see some of the women that are kind of behind the scenes, so to speak, that make Topeka go.
Yeah, that are kind of the leaders, the force behind Topeka. That's wonderful to see too. I mean, it's kind of like the 20 under 40 in a sense. We're seeing a lot of people that are making Topeka a better place, and that's wonderful to celebrate, right?
Right. It is.
All right. Hey, well, Keith, we always look forward to seeing your amazing pictures, and I'm a little jealous of you that you get to go to all these fun things, because this is awesome, and you have quite the lineup this week. So best of luck.
It's been a busy week.
Yeah, it's been a busy week. Well, we appreciate you making time for us here.
Well, thanks for having me.
Of course, as always. Well,